People of at least 7 localities along the eastern bank of Imphal River in the Sanjenthong to Minuthong stretch are living in fear of being evicted by the government in the process of implementing development of Eastern Riverfront Road under the Imphal Smart City Mission. With the project, the government has proposed expansion and development of the IVR from Sanjenthong to Minuthong along the eastern bank of the river into 2-lane road. The aggrieved people residing in the 2.20-kilometer long stretch convened a public meeting today under the aegis of JSC formed to oppose eviction and submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister seeking exemption from eviction. And speaking to the media in this regard, co-convener of the JSC, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗦𝗧, said that the proposed expansion of IVR along the Imphal River from Sanjenthong up to Minuthong for implementation of the project would require the acquisition of land that is currently occupied by the settlements. Evicting these residents from their homes and businesses would cause significant hardship and disrupt their way of life. Many of these residents are already struggling to make ends meet, and eviction would only worsen the situation, he said. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗦𝗧 pointed out that at least 167 households are likely to be affected by the road expansion, and saying that the localities stretching from Sanjenthong up to Minuthong have been inhabited for more than a century by people of different communities such as the 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗦𝗧, 𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏, cookies, Khom, Mayday, Bangals, Maydays, among others. He appealed to the government not to evict them from their homes. And when asked about whether the people settling in the area are all owners of the land legally, he said that some are owners but some do not possess documents, and accused the government of denying land allotment by rejecting their applications.
Received a notice on 16th of March 2023 from the DC of Imphal East, and with this notice, due to the smart city plan, we receive a notice for eviction, and this eviction notice is extending up to 12 meters, which is about 38.4 approximately. So we, the JSC also supports the government plan for the smart city for development, but still then in the meantime, not in the place of taking all our lands. So with this smart city plan, what we feel is 7.5 meters is more than enough, which is equivalent to about 30 feet. So now we urge the government and well-wishers not to evict the proposed 12 meters, and instead of this, if you could please consider this on humanitarian ground to about 7.5 meters. And the residents mostly here are the minorities and the tribal. They are also backward people. So now the people who are mostly affected are the backward section of the society. So we appeal to the government, to the Chief Minister of Manipur, and also to the central government to please consider and rethink about this. Ultimately, it will be about 167 households. Yes, talking about the Zamabandi, talking about this, we still do not, some majority of the people do not have, because the government does not give us an allotment. We have applied, we have been rejected. So now we also want to ask the government, why are they not giving us this Zamabandi? Why are they not giving us allotment until today?
Since when these settlers are settling?
We have been settling here. I have been born and brought up here. So from our grandfather, so we have been settled here for the past more than 90 years.
And I have my colleague Donald Sirem joining me from Imphal over the phone. Donald, good morning to you. And so 167 households. Donald, that's a big number. That's a big, there's a huge family who are under constant fear, threat of being evicted at this moment. Now, what we are getting out of this is the Manipur government compromising with the economic condition of the people just to set up a smart city project? Donald, what is going on out there?
Yes, yes, we understand the fear of the people, but there seems to be a misunderstanding because, yes, we have gone through the notice served by the Deputy Commissioner of the Imphal East District, and it wasn't actually an eviction notice because we have gone through it, and what the Deputy Commissioner said was that there will be some sort of a land survey together with the people and also demarcation so that the expansion of the inter-village road can be assessed together along with the public. Yes, we understand the fear of the people. Yes, the expansion of the inter-village road from this on the eastern bank of the Imphal River along the eastern bank stretch. Yes, it will definitely affect some of the houses located along the bank of the river. But you see, there has not been an eviction notice served to the people so far. Yes, and after the government is proposing development of this eastern bank of the river, because recently we can remember that the Union Home Minister 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗧 inaugurated the 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗪. Yes, it has been developed as a tourist site as well as also as a historical site. And yes, the government wants to develop the vicinity of this 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗪 as well. That is why the government is proposing the expansion of this IVR as well. For so far, yes, a land survey and the demarcation has just begun. But yet the eviction notice is yet to be served. But since the people they have expressed their plight, we feel that the government will also consider their grievance.
Right, Donald.
Yes.
So Donald, now some of them are saying that they have the land patas with them. Some of them they claim that they were not issued despite approaching the state government. Now, for those who have land pata, what will the government do if they are evicted? And the same as well for those who do not have land pata. What kind of economic compensation is the government going to give to those who will be evicted if eventually it takes place?
Yes, since the land survey and the demarcation process has already started, yes, if the government feels the need to acquire the land already settled by these people along the stretch of the Sanjenthong to Minuthong stretch, if the government really feels the need to acquire the land, yes, they will be given compensation definitely. And since you see, the government can acquire the land, since after all, land is belongs to the government. Since if the government wants to acquire the land, they will definitely they will definitely do it. But yes, the people who will be affected by this land acquisition will definitely be given compensation. Yes, they have not proposed the amount and all, but since just the survey started, so it's already there is still a long process is still pending, Sivan.